I'm doing this leg day a little different, starting with some dumbbell Romanian deadlifts. Working the lower back and glutes and hamstrings. I go pretty low for this, but I think it's fine. The main reason I'm trying to do this is to strengthen my lower back. I also need to start working in conventional barbell deadlifts. I think it's just an important exercise to be able to do. And the more I think about it and kind of hear about it, it's a great way to build strength for your whole body and probably would help with confidence in the gym. Because it can be one of your biggest lifts if you practice it. So I think just being able to lift that heavy weight, being deadlifts would be, the lift that you could lift the most amount of weight with would just give you that confidence of, well, I know I can lift 300 pounds or whatever. For me, maybe it would be, if I was doing it regularly, maybe I would be at like, maybe around 225 or more. Just thinking about how my bench and squats are. But 225 for like 10 reps. With the dumbbells, doing RDLs, 75 each, that's 150 for however many I did. And I know I could definitely go harder. But with my hamstrings getting cramps like they do, I don't want to push it too hard. And I'm still kind of just getting used to that feeling in my back. And still working on form, but I think it is time for me to just I would say jump in, but I've been doing them so long now, but to up the weight and just really push myself and see what I could do. And I think it'll do wonders for my lower back as well, which will help with squats. But either way, I did the dumbbell RDLs, and after hitting my lower back nice and good, I went over to the leg extensions because I wasn't going to do squats. So I still want to hit my quads. And I thought I had cut this part off, but I'm going to blow my nose real quick. Just help me have a little sneeze fit. So I did my second set there, and this will be the third set, which I will do a drop set. I didn't do a drop set on the RDLs, which I've thought about doing, but it's, like I said, it's a pretty good, with the weight and reps I'm at now. I think next time I do it, I might up the weight and just keep the same amount of reps and just kind of really kind of see what my limits are with it. I just have a fear of hurting my back. You hear so many things about it, and then seeing these videos of, it's usually people just doing the barbell deadlifts, which I've done before, even doing like 135 pounds for 15 reps, which is a lot of up and down, kind of get lightheaded. But you see people do videos, it's usually like their PR, a really big deadlift, and they fall right over because they're not breathing right or whatever. I think too, maybe your back might just lock up and it's hard to stand up, because I get that sometimes where it's like you don't have that mobility because it's so tight. So it's just kind of a weird feeling to get used to. Anyway, there's the drop set for the leg extensions on the third set, and I'm going to head over to the seated leg press to do calf extensions. Going heavy, I think 180 pounds and 8 reps. And then for the third set, I do believe I do a drop set with a total of 20 reps, I believe. So let's see how this goes. which I know after this day, the next leg day, I really had to dial it back with my calves because with riding a skateboard everywhere and then doing squats and calf extensions, really specifically my right calf, because that's my pushing leg on the skateboard, is just so sore. It was starting to like cramp up on me, and I didn't want to injure myself, so I dialed it back the leg day after this one on the calf extensions. But this day I went pretty hard, doing a drop set to 20 reps, just really burning it out. And I think this machine, I have found I've really come to like this machine. If you've been watching my videos, this is the only calf exercise I've been doing. So I've really enjoyed that for straight leg, either calf extensions or calf raises. I was doing calf raises on the Smith machine for a while, and then I've done like with the barbell or with some dumbbells before. But that, I think, with the seated leg press, I've tried the regular leg press. I don't like that either. I think the seated leg press is the best exercise for me for calves. I don't worry too much about doing the bent knee, like the seated calf raise, because I hear the straight leg is best for growth. And usually after I do that one, if I try to do the seated one too, then it's just way too much for me. My calves start cramping up and get too tight, get overexerted. I think after the calf raises, I went and did cardio on the elliptical, and then came over to the abdominal machine to hit abs. No drop set, just the second and third set. I had the first set in my shorts, and I'm going to twirl the camera around, and that'll finish up the leg day.